Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 467. As you may remember, Ashwatthama found out what happened. Ashwatthama's anger was terrible. Even the Kauravas winced under his fury. He said, "I am ashamed of Yudhishthira," and his falsehood. War is a very uncertain thing. Lives will be lost. If the fight had been fair, there would have been no regrets. If my father had died in a fair fight, I would have reconciled myself to the fact that it is the rule of war that people must die. But I cannot bear this insult to my father. He died fighting and he's reached heaven, I know that. But I will punish the man who insulted my father. I will kill that Drishtadyumna. He will suffer for what he has done. I will punish the eldest of the Pandavas, who spoke a lie to save himself from my father's fury. This earth will drink the blood of those sinners, Drishtadyumna and Yudhishthira. It is terrible to think that my father should have been killed like a man who has no one to love him when I am here. What is the use of my prowess and my power over the divine astras when I could not use even one of them to protect my father? It is not good to talk about oneself, but I have to. Let the Pandavas and Krishna see me today. I am going to destroy them all with a single astra of mine. Even if they try to escape into the nether regions, they cannot escape death. I will cause a dreadful storm that will kill all of them in a moment. I am sure of that. Let them try and protect themselves and their precious Drishtadyumna. I will laugh at their helplessness. I have with me the great astra called Narayan Astra. It was given to my father by the Lord himself. It should not be used on innocent people, but I'm going to use it. I'm not worried about the consequences. I will see the Pandavas dead. That's enough for me. I will be terrible today. Duryodhana, you will be Lord of the world in a matter of moments. I can assure you of that. The words of Ashwatthama put new life into the Kaurava army. They began to blow their conches and trumpets, and led by Ashwatthama, they proceeded towards the Pandava army. The Pandavas were roused out of their complacency by the sound of trumpets and conches. They heard the approach of the army. Yudhishthira said, "When Drona fell, the enemies were downhearted. It looked as though they had given up all hopes of defeating us. Now, suddenly, I hear them returning. I cannot guess what has given them new life. I can hear the roar of someone. Who can be leading them back to the front?" Arjuna said, "I know who he is. It's Ashwatthama, the son of our guru. The most terrible man to oppose. He's coming to meet us in battle. He is like the god of death. He's more powerful than Indra or even Vishnu. He has been born by the grace of Lord Shankara. He is like Shankara, with his bow like the great Pinaka of the Lord. He is coming to punish us for the killing of his noble father. Ashwatthama has heard about the insult offered by Drishtadyumna to his father. In your desire for victory, my lord, you have spoken an untruth. Our guru thought that you would never tell a lie, and so he asked you if his son was really dead. You have today done a very unrighteous thing. That was why he threw down his bow and sat in meditation. You made the Acharya weaponless. You allowed the outrage on him by Drishtadyumna, who was his pupil. Try and do what you can to protect Drishtadyumna from the wrath of the son of Drona. Not all of us together will be able to do it. I tried my best to prevent Drishtadyumna from doing it, but he would not listen. I'm sorry to say that you have not been doing right today. Drona was very fond of us. He treated us like a father for the sake of ruling the kingdom for a few years. You have caused the death of our guru. I think we should have abandoned our everything rather than hurt our beloved guru. You are doomed to hell for this unrighteous act of yours. Your name will always be tainted because of this falsehood you have spoken." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.